it's seen as something dirty in a way, almost.
If you tell about like two gay men, the first thing that comes to their head is disgust.
It's very fetishized, and it's to titillate like straight men, and it's not something that you're supposed to enjoy as a lesbian woman.
One morning, they came over to my house and we were supposed to take a nap. And then I kissed them, and then
Okay, no, you're not. You can talk about it. Sorry.
and then I kissed them, and then they kissed me back, and I was like, oh my God, Bhavi is kissing me. I'm kissing Bhavi, and then yeah, it just happened. I mean, when the Section 377 verdict came out, my mom was outside with me at the Supreme Court, and she was holding the pride flag. But I don't know like how they're going to react to me being in actually being in a relationship with someone who's assigned female at birth.
I was there with her that day, and it was a very emotional day for us. But
oh, that's when we had our first kiss. But this was when we were friends.
People have been holding hands, men have been holding hands forever in India. Even now they do. But I think that guilt that came with it, that you are not accepted. I think sort of...
No, even when we moved in here, this was the first time me living with someone, and even for you, right?
Yeah, and like, he was actually looking for a house for a long time because we wanted to move in together, and everybody would ask, why aren't you married, and what is it, why do you want to move out of your parents? Because I was living with my parents.
I was 25, like these questions of why aren't you married, I'm like, I'm 25, like, why do you want me to be married? Like, it was really weird. And then, I mean, thankfully our landlord is like, here is really like
seems like he's progressive, and he doesn't care. Like, he obviously has figured out in the last 2.5 years that we've been here.
Give me attention. Hello? Attention. We met on OkCupid. So what happened is that, on OkCupid you're supposed to like write like a whole profile and all things like that. So my profile basically only had references to Harry Potter, and she sent me a Harry Potter pickup line.
Babe, he's posing. Babe, he's literally posing.
I'm out to my family, and but it's been going horribly. So my parents basically kind of just ignored the whole thing. Even though my sister took my mom to watch Ek Ladki Ko Dekha To Aisa Laga. And apparently my mom cried also. I don't know what that means. So anyway, I am out to them. I told them about Naina. I told them everything basically, but they're not cool about it at all. And I get where they're coming from, mostly because they're from Assam and pretty religious and things like that. But it doesn't feel nice to hear like you being told you're going to hell and things like that, obviously.
Well, they get a soda and then cut the cord. So she has, I mean, I know that my mom tries to understand. So yeah, I mean, you find it. You just end up, when I came out, so many of my friends stopped being friends with me. Like school, I only have maybe 1 or 2 friends from school that I still talk to because I'm out to everyone. And people stopped inviting me to them. Like so many of my friends from school are getting married now, and I just don't get the invite anymore. And we were like best friends, we were like part of this gang, and I don't get invites anymore. And they'll be like, oh, your invite must have gotten lost and whatever.
Mental health is something that really just affects us both so much throughout our day-to-day lives. It's just,
yeah, I mean, it's one of the reasons like we got very close.
And I feel like I can talk to her in a way in which no one else can understand me, because when you're talking to a therapist or let's say a professional, they're not a part of your life and you're not close to them, and they don't understand you in the same way that she might understand me.
Yeah, same. She says I smell like safety and home.
you know, if your child or anyone comes out to you, it's because they trust you enough to, you know, come out to you with such a big thing which has been bothering them for years, or no matter how long it takes them. So instead of having the whole Samaj thing in your head, listen to them and support them.
Everyone should just take their own time about, you know, coming out or not coming out or doing what they're doing.
What society can do, I think, is to for parents to not see their children as an extension of themselves. They have their own lives and they are their own selves.
I feel like you should put yourself first, not think so much about society, and think about what you genuinely want and who you want to be with.
My love, my love, my love, my love, my love, my love. She keeps me warm.